Here we go! Here we go!
You want a war?
Suck on that, Henry. Troll-ass mother humper.
How about Dak last night? Damn! Silz, you only played the Raiders. I know, didn't Hurts have a perfect outing against the shitty Giants? I want you guys to do me a favor. Close your eyes for a second and just dream of a quarterback that could throw the ball like Dak Prescott last night. Holy cow! Even Vic Fangio said it today. You guys having an amazing year. What an amazing year, and that guy makes that offense roll. So before all you toolboxes start talking shit on Dak, and by the way, we're not in the postseason. We are here on November 18th in the regular season. So that conversation is stupid. This guy was great last night. 4 touchdowns. By the way, you know what's crazy? You say that Dak had a great game last night, and it's against the Raiders. You tell me that Jalen Stiff Arm Hurts has a great arm against the Giants, and you're like, wow, did you see what he did against the... Dude, he shredded that team last night.
Your Philadelphia Eagles are back in the win column. They win the game today 31-0 with a dominant offensive performance and a dominant defensive performance. I see Big Silz yawning, but I'll say this. You got to handle who's in front of you, and the Eagles handled their business today. They moved to 9-5 on the season and one step closer to winning the NFC East and getting into the playoffs here. Big Silz, welcome into the postgame show, host of the National Football Show. We'll talk to John McMullen later on. Make sure you follow Big Silz at Dan Sileo Show.
Dude, I'm not impressed with anything they did today.
No, I'm not either. But at the end of the day,
except taking care of your business.
Well, and that's what you got to do. I pick a strike.
I am not impressed with anything that they did except for taking care of business. I mean, I'm not a glazed donut, dude.
Dude, I'm not trying to make you a glazed donut.
I'm not glazed doning anything. I'm not impressed.
You got to call a strike a strike.
I am not impressed with anything that they did.
And I want to thank Mark for making my point. He just proved my point with his example. Because what he says about...
No.
You just proved my point.
Bro. We have gone against Minnesota, the Bears, the Lions, and who did I forget? And Green Bay. We fucking averaged giving up 38 points a game. 38 points a game.
Thank you,
34, 34, 40, and 44 points.
You proved my point, and I want to thank you.
That's the quarterback.
You proved my point. You've proved my point about Dak and what he is. Because what you just said, and what your big chief complaint about Hurts always is Hurts had the team around him. Hurts has guys around him. And okay, great. Okay, great. But listen, okay, then you say Dak Prescott, he doesn't have those guys, right? And that's why he loses.
Out on defense, he does.
Right. Okay. So Dak, basically, what you're saying is that can't be elite because Dak Prescott needs the same help that Jalen Hurts has to have.
Wait a minute.
Jalen Hurts has to have help to win.
Well,
Dak Prescott does too.
How about a 30 second?
Dumb as a rock, man.
Let me tell you something, Mark. We're talking about a guy's 10-year, 11-year career. Not talking about 1 year. We're talking about 10 years, not 1 year. My guy has been to 2 Super Bowls, and your guy does not win in pressure. And you get so worked up about the defense. But why don't you look at your quarterback?
Did you have 2 elite receivers and a tight end?
Here we go! Here we go!
You notice my eyes are stuck. I was swaying so much around it got stuck. But this is what Dak sees. I now get it. See, in September, October, the eyes.
Come on.
nice and easy. But see, December comes, he starts to get nervous. The Glazers get stuck.
How can you blame that entire loss on him?
I don't blame the entire loss on him, but you tell me he's an MVP candidate. You tell me he's an elite quarterback. Then why couldn't he get his team like a Josh Allen and bring him down the field and keep that game close and keep that team in it? He can't come up in pressure situations. That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.